local with Burke, Gregory, and Winter Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crews at the building centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint.
Need a boost? Want to start feeling better? Atlas Chiropractic in Winter now offers hyperbaric oxygen therapy. This state-of-the-art treatment increases tissue oxygen levels by over 1,200%, helping boost the body's natural healing processes by more than 70%. Hyperbaric oxygen therapy can help with sports injuries, nerve and brain injuries, including concussions, vascular and blood vessel issues, fibromyalgia, and other inflammatory conditions. This treatment is FDA approved and research proven. Visit Atlas Chiropractic in Winter, home to one of the few heart chambers in the state of South Dakota. Call today and start maximizing your healing.
Computers and More, located at 27786 311th Avenue, is obviously your computer sales and repair in Winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warriors sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear at the next game. Call us at 842-9057 and see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
A lot of family members don't realize when you get picked to be the executor of mom and dad's estate or the trustee, it is a thankless job. I have met with lots of families where the heartstring emotion of selling a family farm, if you're not a farmer and not been in a farming family, you can't understand the dynamics that go in with that. You just got to be patient, let them air any concerns that they have, listen to them, and try to understand the struggles that everyone goes through and make it a positive experience.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in Winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, remodel, new addition, or new construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, or electrical work in Winter and the surrounding area. We handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer for Trane heating systems, too. Good luck in today's event.
H&O Electric is a proud supporter of all area student athletes and activities on Live Ticket TV.
It's a particular kind of joy when people come together. There's really nothing like it. And isn't it amazing in that magic moment how all the distance between us, all the obstacles, just disappear? Wherever, whenever, however. Connecting you to what matters most.
The Insurance Center in Winter is an independent insurance agency affiliated with many fine companies representing all types of insurance. They're able to provide you with a no-obligation comparison of your auto, home, business, crop, farm, life, and health insurance needs. Since they have access to so many companies, they have the ability to offer you the best possible coverages at the most competitive rates. For all of your insurance needs, it's the Insurance Center in Winter, White River, Platte, Burke, and Valentine.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
This broadcast of the Lyman Raiders is brought to you in part by Rumen Ag and Pioneer Seeds in Presho. Craig and Logan Rumen proudly support Lyman Raiders athletics and activities. Contact Rumen Ag today for all of your seed, chemical, and crop consulting needs. If you're looking to maximize your yields, Rumen Ag is your local Pioneer Seed dealer. Good luck, Raiders. From Craig and Logan Rumen of Rumen Ag Pioneer Seeds in Presho.
At Dakota Behavioral Health, we offer comprehensive mental health services, including medication management. With offices in Pierre and Winter, we provide in-person and telehealth appointments to fit your schedule. Whether you're managing anxiety, depression, stress, or other concerns, our compassionate team is here to help. We are currently accepting new clients, so take the first step toward better mental health today. Call Dakota Behavioral Health at 605-702-6769 or visit dakotabh.com to schedule your appointment.
Being a part of a community means sharing the history and future of the people all around you. For 115 years, First Fidelity Bank has been doing just that, helping you get the most out of life by providing the services and tools you need, the conveniences and technology you want, and the friendly faces you expect, so you get everything you need right here in the place you call home, now and for many years to come. First Fidelity Bank.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance, we know you have a lot of options, but it can be hard to find an honest, reliable auto repair shop. That's where we come in, Hometown Automotive, committed to providing our customers with honest, quality service at a reasonable price. We use years of training and experience to provide you with the best car care possible. Hometown does oil changes, tune-ups, and computer diagnostics. We sell tires, batteries, and Schaefer products. We install engines, trannies, starters, water pumps, brakes, and much more. Call us at 842-1722 and let our experience be your advantage.
Agrimax and West River Ag have been in the winter area for a combined total of 9 years. We offer top-of-the-line services and inputs such as chemical, seed, fertilizer application, spraying, and agronomy services with a certified crop advisor on staff. We are a full-service business that is locally owned and operated. We look forward to continuing service to the ag community and cannot wait to help you with all your agricultural needs. Agrimax, shaping the future of ag.
Pests don't wait, and neither should you. At Olson's Pest Technicians, we've been protecting homes and businesses for over 55 years. From bats in the attic to rodents in the walls, ants in the kitchen, termites underground, even swarms of mosquitoes. We've seen it all, and we handle it all. With expert technicians, ethical treatments, and service across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa, you can count on Olson's to get the job done right. Contact us today at Olson's Pest Technicians. Family owned, community trusted.
At Fort Randall Federal Credit Union, we believe your money should work for you. Whether you're saving for something big, borrowing for something better, or planning for whatever comes next, we're here to help you get there. And the best part? You're never just an account number. You're a neighbor, a member, someone we know by name. Fort Randall Federal Credit Union. Visit us today and let's plan your tomorrow. Or find out more at ftrandallfcu.com.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
Ask Miller & Associates in Platte, South Dakota, if auto owners make sense for you.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
The Winter Advocate is the exclusive newspaper of Tripp County serving Winter, Colome, and surrounding communities. Each Wednesday you will find the latest in state and local news, sports, job openings, classifieds, and all legal public notices. Call 605-842-1481 or stop down to their new location in the City Building at 325 South Monroe, Suite 119. Deadlines are Friday at 5 p.m. for the Advocate and noon on Fridays for the Rocket. The Winter Advocate is a proud supporter of all Winter and Colome school activities on the Live Ticket Network.
Meyer Ag is your trusted local Beck's seed dealer. Beck's has earned the confidence of growers across the country with proven performance and unmatched growth. But they're not stopping there. They're driven to innovate, discover, and help you succeed season after season. Stop in and talk to Trace and the team at Meyer Ag to take advantage of Beck's unbeatable reward programs for this year's seed sales. Meyer Ag, making every acre count for you.
Welcome to Bowie Foods at Al's Oasis Plaza. My great-grandfather, Gus Bowie, opened the first store in 1905. I'm R.F. Bowie, the president of Bowie Foods. We aren't your typical store. You'll find everything you need for your family. You'll save money, and I promise you're going to enjoy your grocery shopping experience. We carry a lot of locally produced products and some things you just aren't going to find anywhere else. South Dakota owned, family owned, Bowie Foods.
Winter Dental, located at 911 Golden Prairie Drive, is proud to provide Winter and the surrounding area with high-quality, high-tech, patient-centered dentistry. Dr. Brad and the entire staff, including hygienists Michaela Smith and Sierra Hansen, are honored to have the opportunity to serve the good people of Winter and the surrounding area with gentle, compassionate, and high-quality dental services. For information on all the services they can provide you or to make an appointment, please call 605-842-1793 or go to winterdentalclinic.com.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
What does it take to feed and fuel the world? To integrate a global ag and energy supply chain, serving farmers and advancing agriculture? What does it take to build communities, powering rural economies and empowering agriculture? It takes the nation's leading farmer-owned cooperative. It takes a co-op. It takes CHS.
Mead Lumber is 100% employee-owned. Mead Lumber is your source for building materials. Whether your plans are for new construction or updating your existing home or barn, Mead Lumber provides the know-how and the materials you need. Lumber, steel, roofing, siding, drywall, windows, doors, and so much more. Start to finish, Mead Lumber has what you need and want for your project. Mead Lumber is your hometown lumber yard. Stop in and see what Mead can do for you. 102 North Main Street in Winter.
As we celebrate America's independence, all Grossenberg Implement locations will be closed at 12 noon on Friday, July 3rd, and will remain closed all day Saturday, July 4th. We encourage everyone to enjoy a safe and relaxing holiday weekend with family and friends. We'll return to our normal business hours on Monday, July 6th, ready to serve all your equipment, parts, service, and precision ag needs. From all of us at Grossenberg Implement, have a safe and happy Independence Day. Grossenberg Implement. Service, the other half of a great product.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
At Iverson Auto, our legacy is your trust. Whether you're in Mitchell or in Huron, we embody the values that have defined us for generations. We have been your partner on the road since 1948.
We bring decades of expertise to ensure your journey begins with confidence. Our goal is to turn your visit into a memorable experience, leaving you with a smile and peace of mind.
Iverson Auto of Mitchell and Huron are here to make your car buying experience smooth and enjoyable every step of the way.
Visit us online at iversonauto.com.
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
Stop by your hometown grocer, County Fair, now in Winter and Platte. Same friendly faces with a brand new name. County Fair is a fourth-generation family-owned business based in South Dakota. They offer friendly service and the freshest food at great prices. County Fair carries premium certified Angus beef, locally grown produce, and much more. Shop County Fair in Winter and Platte, the friendliest store in town.
Looking for one place that truly has it all? Visit Rosewood Exchange in Mission, your one-stop shop for all your needs. From furniture and beds to toys, clothing, locally made jewelry, and beautiful star quilts, and so much more. Rosewood Exchange accepts cash, credit cards, travel checks, payroll deductions, and purchase orders with 0% interest on payroll deductions and layaways. Shop with us on Facebook, visit our online store, or stop in and meet our friendly staff. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6. We're proud to sponsor all student athletes and activities on Live Ticket TV. Rosewood Exchange, where value meets community.
Breast and cervical cancer affect far too many American Indian and Alaska Native women in the Great Plains. Early detection saves lives. Women ages 21 to 64 should receive routine Pap tests. Women ages 40 to 64 should receive routine mammograms. Honor Every Woman is working to reduce cancer diagnoses among American Indian women by increasing screening rates and access to life-saving screenings. Your health is sacred. Get screened.
Fall is here, and at Elevate Agronomics, we're ready to help you score on your operation. From winter wheat and cover crop seed to fall burn down herbicides and custom wheat seed treating, we've got your fields covered. And don't forget your cow herd. Our livestock product lineup includes products built for fall calving, weaning, and more to help keep your herd in winning shape. Stop in at our office in Winter or give us a call as you make your fall plans. We are looking forward to cheering on Winter this season. Go Warriors and Lady Warriors. Elevate Agronomics. Reach new heights.
In these times where every dollar counts, let Southern Dakota Insurance do the work for you when it comes to your insurance needs. As your trusted choice independent agents, they have a number of companies to provide multiple quotes. Let their agents Brady, Jody, and Callie make you their priority. They will work hard to find you the most affordable insurance to custom fit your needs. Stop in at 933 Main Street in Burke or give them a call at 605-775-2097 for a hassle-free quote.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
Hi, this is Logan from Let's Seed, and we're excited to announce that we'll be able to offer true 0% financing on a limited number of units of corn and beans. You can lock in your corn and beans now and pay the same at delivery as cash now. With that, we have aggressively priced corn numbers that have a great track record in our area for grain and silage. This offer is on a limited number of units, so act soon to lock in your 0%. We still have triticale on hand and can cover any NRCS grass project. Call Logan at 605-840-4591, 840-4591.
Rob Curtis Landscaping and Design has been a family-owned business since 1988. Rob and his family specialize in every aspect of your outdoor landscaping for home and business. With service in over 20 south-central South Dakota towns, Rob Curtis can help you make one of the best investments of your life. Talk to the pros about a new landscape for your home or business today. Rob Curtis Landscaping, where quality is predictable. That's Rob Curtis Landscaping and Design.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
How do you turn your passion into your profession? Start by choosing Mitchell Technical College. Hands-on learning at the state's #1 tech school. Be career ready and in demand in 2 years with low tuition rates. Real preparation for real careers. Our purpose is to get you there. Get ready.
Shop local with Burke, Gregory, and Winter Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crews at the building centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook or shop online anytime at buildingcentersd.com.
Need a boost? Want to start feeling better? Atlas Chiropractic in Winter now offers hyperbaric oxygen therapy. This state-of-the-art treatment increases tissue oxygen levels by over 1,200%, helping boost the body's natural healing processes by more than 70%. Hyperbaric oxygen therapy can help with sports injuries, nerve and brain injuries, including concussions, vascular and blood vessel issues, fibromyalgia, and other inflammatory conditions. This treatment is FDA approved and research proven. Visit Atlas Chiropractic in Winter, home to one of the few heart chambers in the state of South Dakota. Call today and start maximizing your healing.
Computers and More, located at 27786 311th Avenue, is obviously your computer sales and repair in Winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warriors sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear at the next game. Call us at 842-9057 and see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
A lot of family members don't realize when you get picked to be the executor of mom and dad's estate or the trustee, it is a thankless job. I have met with lots of families where the heartstring emotion of selling a family farm, if you're not a farmer and not been in a farming family, you can't understand the dynamics that go in with that. You just got to be patient, let them air any concerns that they have, listen to them, and try to understand the struggles that everyone goes through and make it a positive experience.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in Winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, remodel, new addition, or new construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, or electrical work in Winter and the surrounding area. We handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer for Trane heating systems too. Good luck in today's event.
H&O Electric is a proud supporter of all area student athletes and activities on Live Ticket TV.
It's a particular kind of joy when people come together. There's really nothing like it. And isn't it amazing in that magic moment how all the distance between us, all the obstacles, just disappear? Wherever, whenever, however. Connecting you to what matters most.
Welcome back to the Meyer.
Thanks to all of you for joining us before the game to celebrate 2 lives well lived. The Harder and Bakley families want the communities of Winter and Colome and Martin, along with Reed School community of Ethan and surrounding areas, to know how much their support over the last few months has meant. There is no way to describe how fortunate we all feel to have the friends, both old and new, that we have. There have been so many generous donations to the Harder and Bakley Heart of the Game Scholarship that we will be able to extend it well beyond this year. Our plan is to try to continue the fundraisers to keep it going for years to come. At the high school baseball state championship this past May, we were honored to be able to present a $2,500 scholarship to Jader Schoenbaum from Burke South Central. We will also be presenting another $2,500 scholarship to an individual at the state amateur tournament. This is due to the generosity of family, friends, many Sunshine League teams, businesses, and the general public. You are all appreciated more than we can ever express. Both Chuck and Reed were involved in mentoring the youth throughout their lives, so this is exactly the way they would want to be remembered. By giving to someone else on the path to higher education and pursuing a college baseball career. Please be sure to check out the beautiful memorial erected in Reed and Chuck's honor located near the concession stand. This was designed by Phil Kaiser and constructed by Phil with assistance from Wyatt Kaiser, Trent Olson, Zach Olson, and Isaiah Olson. We appreciate the donations of materials from Jim and Don Williams, owners of J&D Masonry, engraving by Josh Altman, and creation of the Leahy Bull sign by Bryce Holter. All are from Alexandria. We appreciate these very thoughtful and generous people. Tonight, we are spreading some of Reed's ashes here at the field he loved. We have no doubt this is exactly where he would want to be. Again, thanks to all of you for being here. Feel free to join us at our house after the game for beverages, food, and fun, remembering Reed and Chuck. Again, thanks to all. This is written by Samantha Herman, Zach's classmate. The stands are filling up. The grass is cut. The dirt has been raked. As you lace up your cleats and adjust your hat, you look out at that field of dreams and inhale a deep breath of comfort, calming any nerves. You've been here before. You felt that adrenaline course through your veins after the crack of the bat, felt the earth move below your feet as you stride with all the power and strength your legs can muster to reach that base. The infield has your cleat prints etched into its fibers. Your sweat is a part of the dew on that outfield green. This isn't new. This is routine. This is in your DNA. You know this game and this game knows you. You are one and the same. Your steps on and off that field will be no different than the countless times before, except your crowd will be loved ones you've been missing and longing to see. For this game is now in a league all its own, where the crack of a bat is a lightning strike, that miracle catch is a thunder boom, and these games are played under the golden lights of heaven and the roar of angels' wings. Number 15 and number 27, you are now on God's roster. This poem is written by Sally Harder. As we gather here tonight in what was your happy place, we all truly realize how much we miss your face. That totally infectious laugh, the love you had for this game. Every time we think of baseball, it's synonymous with your name. We see Chuck throwing down to second, perfect one-hopper off the left of the bag, then you picking it clean and laying down the quickest tag. You ran these bases like you owned them, turning a single into a double. Your opponents knew if you got on, they were likely to be in trouble. You could play almost any position and play them all very well, but second base was the spot where you always seemed to excel. So here we are to lay you down in the place we know you love. You can all feel you watching in the best seats from up above. Letting go is so hard, but we know it's a must. As the Bible says, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. So fly high like a pheasant, loyal and true as you are. We will feel you in the wind from right here and afar. You'll be remembered as a competitor with a heart bigger than most anyone. Please always know how proud I am that you're my son. You are so loved and missed with each and every day. Mom.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome here to Sunshine League Amateur Baseball at Leahy Bowl. Tonight, a game of remembrance as Reed Harder and Chandler Bakley were recognized tonight pregame by the family of the Harders and the baseball players of the winter Colombe Pheasants. Appropriate that tonight it's the Alexandria Angels on this night. It's been a matchup that people have enjoyed watching over the course of the last few years, and one that Reed certainly loved to compete in. The man loved to compete against the best, and Alexandria was always the best. Speaking of the best, they are 12-2 in the Sunshine League this year. They have locked up the number 1 seed in the District 5 playoff tournament. This game possibly a semifinal preview as the winter Colombe Pheasants. They have locked up the number 4 seed. First round opponents, looks like it's going to be Corsica Stickney for the Alexandria Angels, and it will also be winter Colombe versus the hometown Platte Killer Tomatoes, and I believe that game is next Thursday. First batter to lead off, this is going to be Jared Zenz, the center fielder for the Halos, the Alexandria Angels. We're going to pop this volume down as try to get into a flow now here. There's going to be a dying quail that's taken there by the Goose for out number 1. First pitch was a ball. Pitch 2 lined out for out number 1. That'll bring to the plate Jackson Jardine, the left fielder. Jackson, also a lefty. He will step in and face Connor Hopkins. This one going to be ripped to the second baseman. It's Hopkins covering. As great job by Hopkins pouncing off the mound and covering that 1 pitch, 1 out there to Jackson Jardine. Now coming to the plate, one of the best guys you'll ever meet, Charlie Dubanowski of the Alexandria Angels, also the head coach for the Dakota Westland baseball team. Love Charlie. Take a look at Dubes. Takes the first pitch high and inside for ball 1. 4th pitch of the inning there for Connor Hopkins. Cut on for strike 1. Let's go ahead and take a look first defensively at the winter Colombe Pheasants if we have time. It's on the mound doing the pitching, Connor Hopkins. Behind the plate, Zach Harder, brother of Reed Harder. This one going to be fouled up and out of play. The count's going to go 1-2 as we dial in closer on this matchup between Dupes. And we called him Maverick. Got Goose at short. You got to have Maverick. His sidekick. This one down for ball 2. Deuce is wild for the first time tonight. This one going to be ripped foul down that third base line. Count will remain 2-2. That infield for the Pheasants. Let's go ahead and try to get through that. As soon as I try, I'm going to get in trouble. Dylan Lamley is at first. Landon Calhoun at second. Derek Gracer, he is over at shortstop. And Torres is at third base. The outfield from left to right is Zach Olson, Kelly O'Brien, and Austin Calhoun. This count has went full to Charlie Dubanowski, number 3 hitter in this lineup. He's going to foul that one off. We'll have another pitch. The Angels went Jared Zenz to start, Jackson Jardine to follow. This is Charlie Dubanowski. Tyson Gow is the cleanup hitter. Pierce Smith will bat 5th. Dakota Munger 6th. Ben Wilbur 7th. Carter Brown 8th. Jordan Gow will bat 9th. Another foul ball. Charlie Dubanowski. Got to take that back. I put him on the base. It's still 3-2. This one popped towards left field, and it's going to be taken for out number 3. That was the Goose ranging out. Angels go in order 1, 2, 3. We'll be back for the bottom of 1 here in a minute.
The Insurance Center in Winter is an independent insurance agency affiliated with many fine companies representing all types of insurance. They're able to provide you with a no-obligation comparison of your auto, home, business, crop, farm, life, and health insurance needs. Since they have access to so many companies, they have the ability to offer you the best possible coverages at the most competitive rates. For all of your insurance needs, it's the Insurance Center in Winter, White River, Platte, Burke, and Valentine.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
This broadcast of the Lyman Raiders is brought to you in part by Rumen Ag and Pioneer Seeds in Presho. Craig and Logan Rumen proudly support Lyman Raiders athletics and activities. Contact Rumen Ag today for all of your seed, chemical, and crop consulting needs. If you're looking to maximize your yields, Rumen Ag is your local Pioneer Seed dealer. Good luck, Raiders. From Craig and Logan Rumen of Rumen Ag Pioneer Seeds in Presho.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Kelly O'Brien going to lead things off here for the Pheasants in the bottom of 1. He will be followed in the batting order by the Goose. Derek Gracer, Landon Calhoun will bat 3rd. Dylan Lamley is going to be your cleanup hitter. Austin Calhoun batting 5th. Austin Ritchie 6th. Zach Harder 7th. Torres will bat 8th. And Olson will bat 9th. Kelly O'Brien is going to face first pitch strike. 0-1 the count. Sidearm delivery by Wilbur. He'll miss. The count goes 1-1. Wilbur on the mound, Brown doing the catching, Dubinowski at first. It's Gow at second base, Munger at shortstop, and Ben Wilbur over on the hot corner. The outfield from left to right is Jardine, Zenz, and Gow. Clarifying, that's Tyson Gow in right field, Jordan Gow at second base. Count goes 1-2. Make it 2-2. So that'll skip in. Catch that count up for you now that we've got all the introductions completed. 3/4 slot delivery, going to be a backwards K. Wilbur recording the strikeout of Kelly O'Brien. The Goose, as we talked about it, you got Goose and Maverick on this team. Top Guns. Goose is Derek Gracer. Maverick is Connor Hopkins. Goose going to check, swing, and foul that off for strike 1. Wilbur comes set up on the count. 0-1, kicks and fires. Didn't miss by much. That'll be just below the knees for ball 1. Goose will cut and miss. Wilbur's fastball. Good knee-high fastball. Louisiana style by you. Angels, the Halos, went 1-2-3 in the top of one. Wilbur, not quite there, but this one going to be a ground ball to Munger. A dot across the diamond for out number 2. 6-3 put out for out number 2. With that coming to the plate, it's going to be Landon Calhoun. Gets the start at second base tonight. Wilbur with that 3/4 kind of slot delivery. Going to miss outside. Tough to gauge. Sometimes it breaks off the plate and sometimes it sticks, like that one. This one, a pop fly, lazy pop fly out to Munger. And both shortstops will collect the third out here in the first frame. Both teams go quietly, 1-2-3 in that first inning. Your score, 0-0, top of 2 in 1 minute when we return.
At Dakota Behavioral Health, we offer comprehensive mental health services, including medication management. With offices in Pierre and Winter, we provide in-person and telehealth appointments to fit your schedule. Whether you're managing anxiety, depression, stress, or other concerns, our compassionate team is here to help. We are currently accepting new clients, so take the first step for better mental health today. Call Dakota Behavioral Health at 605-702-6769 or visit dakotabh.com to schedule your appointment.
Being a part of a community means sharing the history and future of the people all around you. For 115 years, First Fidelity Bank has been doing just that, helping you get the most out of life by providing the services and tools you need, the conveniences and technology you want, and the friendly faces you expect. So you get everything you need right here in the place you call home. Now and for many years to come. First Fidelity Bank.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Scoreless through 1 inning. Both teams go quickly. 1-2-3 in that first frame. Connor Hopkins on the mound. He is the Maverick. Going to step in. He's going to face Tyson Gow, the cleanup hitter tonight for the Alexandria Angels. Throws him a changeup and gets him out on that front foot for strike 1. Tyson, one of those guys that carries a big stick and can swing it too. And it'll drop in there. Another little changeup. 0-2 count to Tyson Gow. The 0-2 from Hopkins. Same pitch, just up in the zone. Tyson will lay off that. Doesn't go fishing. Stays put. Hopkins going to record the strikeout with a fastball off on the outer edge of the plate. That will put 1 in the books here in the top of 2. Peyton Smith coming to the plate. Hopkins kicks, fires, letter high, but just above the letters for ball 1. Off the plate. 2-0 the count. Called strike 1. Connor shakes off the first one, kicks, cut on for strike 2. Give you a look at Connor from the other side. Gives the nod, kicks, fires. Called strike 3, knee-high fastball, good for the second strikeout of this frame. Peyton going to walk away. Okay with it. That'll bring to the plate Dakota Munger, the shortstop. for Alexandria. Hopkins' first pitch, just off the edge of the plate for ball one. Went looking to paint the edge and just missed. Kind of rocks, shoots, and there's a called strike. He's going to catch the bottom of that strike zone to even up the count 1-1. Kind of off speed, going to get that one. Get Dakota out on that front foot. He'll send it down the third base line for strike two. Connor kicks, and this one going to be fouled out of the field of play. Dakota going to fight that good fastball off. He'll fight to see another pitch. 2-strike hitter. He'll battle to see a better pitch, something he's looking for. The 1-2 going to be sent to center field. Kelly O'Brien tracking, and it's over his head. Dakota Munger rolling into second base with a 2-out double. Kelly O'Brien was tracking well, and then the wind just pushed it over his head. Now coming to the plate with that double is Ben Wilbur. Another big stick in this Alexandria lineup, starting to mix in some youth, that savvy veteran crew. That pitch off the edge of the plate for ball one. The 1-0. Going to be fouled back towards us. Doesn't get through the backstop. Get out of the field of play, but I would have wrecked us. That's how much spin was on that ball. It spun out for a buck for somebody. Oh, that changeup. Fooled them. 1-2 the count. Cut on for strike three. Connor Hopkins going to strike out every one of the outs, but he gives up that stand-up 2-out double to Dakota Munger. First hit of the game, but we're scoreless. Home team coming to the plate. 1 minute.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance, we know you have a lot of options, but it can be hard to find an honest, reliable auto repair shop. That's where we come in. Hometown Automotive, committed to providing our customers with honest, quality service at a reasonable price. We use years of training and experience to provide you with the best car care possible. Hometown does oil changes, tune-ups, and computer diagnostics. We sell tires, batteries, and Schaefer products. We install engines, trannies, starters, water pumps, brakes, and much more. Call us at 842-1722 and let our experience be your advantage.
Agrimax and West River Ag have been in the winter area for a combined total of 9 years. We offer top-of-the-line services and inputs such as chemical, seed, fertilizer application, spraying, and agronomy services with a certified crop advisor on staff. We are a full-service business that is locally owned and operated. We look forward to continuing service to the ag community and cannot wait to help you with all your agricultural needs. Agrimax, shaping the future of ag.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Bottom of 2 coming up. We've seen 5 Alexandria Angel batters through 1 2/3 or 1 1/2. Here, I'll get it together. Pheasants are going to go 4, 5, 6. They're going to start things off with Dylan Lamley, the first baseman for the Pheasants. First pitch from Wilbur. It's going to be a shot down the line. Dylan Lamley proving that he's still that savvy vet. One pitch, one hit. You got to see it right in front of the bag. I don't know if you noticed that. Wilbur just turned and looked at him as he was trotting down first base. He was like, are you serious? That'll bring Austin Calhoun to the plate. See him dug in the back of the box. Lefty going to put it down. Beautiful bunt, and he will bunt for a single. Back-to-back hits. Singles by the Pheasants. AC proven he's pretty crafty himself. That'll bring Austin Ritchie to the plate. The AR-16. You saw the 16 on his jersey. I'm not saying anything about Second Amendment rights, gun control. Austin Ritchie, AR. He wears 16. Have fun with it. He shows bunt. The two Wilburs talking to each other as that's going to be ball one. Pointing out who's going to cover what here. Pheasants looking to play small ball in the bottom of two. There's a called strike. 1-1 the count. Austin going to foul this out of the field of play. Taking a look at this order, Lamley, a 465 hitter, is the number 4 hitter. Austin Calhoun, a 394 hitter. And then you have Austin Ritchie at the plate, and he's coming in with an average of 432. You hear about Murderer's Row. Well, you kind of get it with the Pheasants in that 4-5-6 spot. Foul ball makes it 1-2. Austin will call time. Taking a look at Austin Calhoun over at first, playing right behind Charlie Dubanowski. Wilbur comes set. He's up in the count 1-2. Checks Lamley at second twice. Comes home, and that is a called strike 3. Wilbur mixing in that tailing fastball that's going to go off the plate occasionally with one that he just dots right down the edge of the plate. Must have been a good art student. Playing Picasso. This is Zach Harder. Zach, the catcher tonight. He might be one of those guys that puts down a bunt. Nope, he's cutting away. Big cut. 0-1. One out, runners on first and second. Here's Wilbur's 0-1, comes sidearm. It'll dip below the knees, and the count's even 1-1. He's got different delivery slots, and then he's got different delivery elevations. Great stop there by Brown. Just reaches out and snags that one, 2-1, or else those runners are moving up. Wilbur checking Lamley again. Comes home. There's a shot right up the middle, and that's going to be an error on Munger. He was thinking double play. That crawled up his arm, and it's going to end all the way over by second base. Zach will reach on the air. That loads the bases. Coming to the plate. Tyler Torres is going to be your batter here. He's going to step to the plate with one out. The bases juiced. He's coming into tonight's game just below that Mendoza line. Hitting 188, 3 hits. 2 of them are singles. And he's got 1 extra base hit on the season. turns on that one. Him and Brown, I don't know what happened there, but he turns and just makes sure that he's okay. Corners are playing in for the Angels. Looking for that double play, home and first. Called, strike two after the foul ball. Wilbur proves that he is a great artist. He can go inside or outside, outside or inside. Painting the edge of the plate. Long look here from Wilbur. Torres going to step out. Wilbur comes set way up top 0-2. Torres going to fight that one off. He's going to foul it off right in front of home plate. Down in the count early, 0-2. Wilbur with a great fastball in that inner half of the plate, and he's able to get just enough of it to stay alive. The 0-2 again. Sidearm, and this one sent down the right field line. That'll go over the Angels' dugout into foul territory. Wilbur has his sign, is locked, kicks and fires. It's going to be a called strike three. Both pitchers doing well here early. Hopkins with 3 strikeouts, all there in the top of the second. Wilbur now matching that total with 3 here through 1 2/3. Batter coming to the plate. This is Zach Olson. Zach will take a look at a called strike one. Zach gets the start tonight in left field. Called strike two. Wilbur on top, the second straight batter, 0-2 in the count. Zach also hitting south of the Mendoza line at 156, 5 hits. 4 of them singles, 1 double. There is called strike three. Wilbur recording his 4th strikeout. We go to the top 3 squandered moment as the Pheasants will leave 3 on base. 2 hits, no runs on 2 hits. They leave 3 on the paths. There was one Alexandria error. Are able to overcome it. Top 3 in a minute.
Pests don't wait, and neither should you. At Olson's Pest Technicians, we've been protecting homes and businesses for over 55 years. From bats in the attic to rodents in the walls, ants in the kitchen, termites underground, even swarms of mosquitoes. We've seen it all, and we handle it all. With expert technicians, ethical treatments, and service across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa, you can count on Olson's to get the job done right. Contact us today at Olson's Pest Technicians. Family owned, community trusted.
At Fort Randall Federal Credit Union, we believe your money should work for you. Whether you're saving for something big, borrowing for something better, or planning for whatever comes next, we're here to help you get there. And the best part? You're never just an account number. You're a neighbor, a member, someone we know by name. Fort Randall Federal Credit Union. Visit us today and let's plan your tomorrow. Or find out more at ftrandallfcu.com.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
First pitch strike here from Connor Hopkins. He's facing Brown, the catcher. Some chin music. Duck away, and a 1-1 count is the result. Fastball up and away. Connor falls behind in this count. 2-1. Two one is going to be cut on. Count goes 2-2. Give you a little more juice on the audio here. Letter high fastball can't catch, and this count is now full. No walk has been issued by either of the two pitchers here tonight. There's your first one. Brown draws the base on balls. Let's see if there's a courtesy runner. There is. It'll be number 21. Coming to the plate. I believe this is Jordan Gow, the second baseman. It is. Going to take a long look. Watch the Pheasants. They played some small ball. Do the Angels now try to do that themselves? Cut on for strike one. Oh, 1 shows bunt, back pick attempt, and he's gone. Zach Harder going to pick off the courtesy runner who straight away. Lamley snags it and tags it for out number 1. Connor Hopkins getting a little help from his catcher, not in the typical way. That went off the edge of the plate, and the count will go 2-1. No, make that 1-1. This one sent right at the goose. He'll take it for out number 2. Got to get that one guy off the paths. Coming to the plate now, this is going to be Jared Zenz. Oh, giving you the backward shot. Let's go ahead and get him from the other side. Jared takes a knee-high fastball for strike 1. Oh, 1 from Hopkins. Good. But just off the edge of the plate. Cut on and missed. Zen's in a 1-2 hole. Jared 0 for 1 against Hopkins and the Pheasants tonight. Hopkins has his sign. He'll rock, kick, and fire low. Deuce is wild for the second time tonight. Production truck quick to point that out. I don't know that I am. He is. Look at that. He's taking credit for it. 2-2. This count has worked full. Kind of a breaking ball or a drop ball, fork ball, if you will. Snapped off early. Zenz was out on the front foot and checked his swing. This one sent towards the second baseman, and it's a Bayou single. Landon Calhoun made a nice effort, just couldn't come up with it. Taking a look, second hit of the night for the Angels. Coming to the plate. Jackson Jardine coming to the dish. Jardine 0 for 1 against Connor. First pitch down and in. Zach took a peek down at first again. This time, Zenz wasn't straying away quite so far. This one going to be fouled into the net. 1-1 the count. Good speed over at first. They'd love to move him up into scoring position. But showing a lot of respect for Connor. Connor has his sign, checks an empty second twice, kicks it, and it's going to be a shot between first and second. AC going to come up firing. Runner will hold. Zenz holds at second. AC, quick reaction. Zenz is like, yeah, I thought about it, but not necessarily that long. Still 2 outs. Angels now with 3 hits, and that'll bring Charlie Dubanowski to the plate. Dubanowski had a really long battle with Connor Hopkins. He threw 11 pitches in that first inning. 7 of those to Dubanowski. He's going to start him off with a fastball and on the hands for strike 1. Charlie, the head coach for the Dakota Westland Tigers, going to cut and miss for strike 2. Connor way up top. Let's see what he does with Dubes this time. Same as last time. Tries high cheddar. He's not eating cheese tonight. 1-2 the count. Let's pray we don't get another ball here. That'd be the 3rd deuces wild already. Breaking ball. Cannot cut the corner, and we do go deuces wild. Two outs. Connor Hopkins with a smile. He looks over at the Goose. Goose and Maverick having a discussion. Landon Calhoun will sit on that and record the 4-3 put out to retire the side. The Angels come up with no runs. They collect a couple hits, and they'll strand those 2. Scoreless as we go to the home half of the 3rd. Back in a minute.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
Ask Miller and Associates in Platte, South Dakota, if auto owners make sense for you.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
The Winter Advocate is the exclusive newspaper of Tripp County serving Winter, Colome, and surrounding communities. Each Wednesday, you will find the latest in state and local news, sports, job openings, classifieds, and all legal public notices. Call 605-842-1481 or stop down to their new location in the City Building at 325 South Monroe, Suite 119. Deadlines are Friday at 5 p.m. for the Advocate and noon on Fridays for the Rocket. The Winter Advocate is a proud supporter of all Winter and Colome school activities on the Live Ticket Network.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs. Welcome back to the...
We go to the bottom of 3. It's going to be the top of the order for the Pheasants to start things off. Kelly O'Brien, Derek Gracer, and who's batting 3rd in the order? Let's take a look here. O'Brien, Gracer, and Landon Calhoun. Wilbur on the mound has done a wonderful job. For the Angels tonight in this game. There's Kelly O'Brien. He's 0 for 1. Gonna get a chunk of that one. Deep, deep, deep off the top of the fence. Kelly O'Brien gonna pull in with a stand-up double. If he pulls that anywhere, he hit that 365. It's gone anywhere but dead center. That's where he hit it. Coming to the plate, this is going to be the goose. Leadoff man aboard. It's a double. He's already in scoring position. Goose going to put it in play. Munger's got O'Brien trapped, and he's going to bobble it. Munger with his second error here in this game is Kelly O'Brien. He could not believe. Goose reaches on the fielder's choice, and it's an error on Munger as O'Brien goes to third. He couldn't believe it. Kelly O'Brien took off right in front of him. That'll bring Landon Calhoun to the dish with runners on the corners. Goose going to get back in safely. Wilbur checking him, knowing that the Goose can run. No outs. Runners on the corners. There's called strike as Wilbur plays Picasso again. 0-1 the count. Wilbur only at 32 pitches. That's how nice a job he's done for the Angels. He's going to check the Goose again. Goose will come in underneath that tag attempt of Dubinowski. Going to try keeping him close to first so they have a chance at a double play ball up the middle. Calhoun shoots that one down the right field line. That is a $15 foul ball tonight. 15 representing Reed Harder's number. $15 foul ball. 0-2 the count for Wilbur. Calhoun will cut and miss for strike three and out number one. Wilbur helping himself out by taking the out himself. That'll bring Dylan Lamley, who had the first hit of the game for both teams, for either team, to the plate. Last time he stepped in, he pulled one down the third base line right inside the third base bag. This one going to be sent up the middle. Got no play, and he'll go to one. Lamley will advance Gracer to second on the fielder's choice. That'll put two in the books. Runners on second and third. Coming to the plate, this is going to be Austin Calhoun, the right fielder. Lamley now 1 for 2 after grounding into that 1-3 fielder's choice. There's Austin Calhoun, the right fielder. He singled in his first at-bat. They're actually going to put him on. So the bases are loaded. They're going to decide that they don't want to see AC, the lefty. What they want to see is Austin Ritchie. Austin been known to make people pay and regret decisions like that. Angels know what they're doing, though. They're 12-2. They faced Ritchie numerous times over the last decade. First pitch from Wilbur up and in above the hands for ball one. The 1-0 going to be fouled off. It's going to get out of the field of play. AR-16 just under that one, maybe a little late. Kelly O'Brien started this inning off with that leadoff double, followed by a single. Wilbur has rebounded nicely. Another one in under the hands this time. Count goes 2-1. Cut on for strike 2 and deuces wild. Fourth time. Fourth deuces wild already. Production truck having fun with that one. Said something about Deadwood and deuces wild. I don't know. 2-2, 2 outs. AR-16, Austin Ritchie at the plate. Wilbur kicks, fires, and high chopper. Dubanowski will flip it to Wilbur, who's coming up the line for the 3-1 put out. That will end the inning after that great start. Back-to-back hits to start the inning. Pheasants going to come up with no runs on 2 hits. They'll strand 3. We go top of 4 in 1 minute.
Ag is your trusted local Beck's seed dealer. Beck's has earned the confidence of growers across the country with proven performance and unmatched growth. But they're not stopping there. They're driven to innovate, discover, and help you succeed season after season. Stop in and talk to Trace and the team at Meyer Ag to take advantage of Beck's unbeatable reward programs for this year's seed sales. Meyer Ag, making every acre count for you.
Welcome to Bowie Foods at Al's Oasis Plaza. My great-grandfather, Gus Bowie, opened the first store in 1905. I'm R.F. Bowie, the president of Bowie Foods. We aren't your typical store. You'll find everything you need for your family. You'll save money, and I promise you're going to enjoy your grocery shopping experience. We carry a lot of locally produced products and some things you just aren't going to find anywhere else. South Dakota owned, family owned, Bowie Foods.
Winter Dental, located at 911.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Halo's going to come to the plate. They're going to go 4, 5, 6 in this inning. It's going to be Tyson Gow. He will be followed in the order by Peyton Smith and Dakota Munger. 4, 5, 6 for Alexandria. Connor Hopkins comes some high cheddar, and Tyson's not nibbling. Takes a lead in this count, 1-0. The 1-0 from Hopkins, cut on for strike 1. Over the years, you've learned to enjoy Tyson Gow's cuts. They are intentional. His form is near flawless. That nose stays down. He may not catch up to it, but he is right there. His approach, a lot like Austin Ritchie's, identical every pitch. This one, 2-2 in the dirt. Only appropriate that tonight it's Alexandria here in town for the Reed Harder and Chandler Bakley Memorial. They love to compete against the Angels, and the Angels, I think, really loved competing against those guys too. Tyson going to cut and miss for strike 3. Connor Hopkins, I think, with his 5th. Let's take a look here at the stats. It's actually his 4th strikeout. Him and Wilbur each being dominant on the mound. That'll bring Peyton Smith to the plate. Test 1, 2. No, my volume's on, Tasha. Gonna just double check it. I think somebody's got their volume turned off on the mic. Yeah. I'll give her a message real quick. No, I know what you were saying, Tasha. It was back when we went silent. We did do a moment of silence for Reed and Chandler at the start of this game. We wanted it to be just about the family, which was the biological family and the baseball family, to start the game. 1-1 the count. Peyton will cut and miss for strike 2. Another man that's hurt the Pheasants over the years. He's just been a shotgun of an opponent. That was in honor of the Pheasants. Cut on for strike 3. Peyton had the grand slam, I think, in the semifinals to propel Alexandria to a 7-4 victory, if my memory serves me correct. Coming to the plate now, Dakota Munger. Dakota played in Chamberlain for years, staying close to home as he's a Dakota Wesleyan ball player now, and he's a baseball player and golfer for the Tigers. Living in Mitchell, playing with the Halos. Takes a look at ball 1. Connor Hopkins fires a fastball right down the edge of the plate for strike 1. Proves he can paint also. This one a little further off the plate. Easy for Dakota to lay off 2-1. Connor at 65 pitches. Here's 66, and it's going to be sent to center field. Kelly O'Brien racing and won't get there. Brief bobble, and Dakota Munger says, "Don't do that. I will make that hurt." Yep. It's going to be a base hit, and on the air in center field, Dakota will take second. First time was a double, this time a single and take second on the air. Now coming to the plate, this will be Ben Wilbur. Ben 0 for 1 against Connor. Going to do some gardening there in the batter's box. Get it just right. Says, yep, it's good. The 0-1 in the opposite batter's box for ball 1. Excuse me, I said the 0-1. The first pitch in the opposite batter's box for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Cut on and sent down that third base line. Foul ball is a strike for Connor Hopkins. 1-1 the count between Wilbur and Hopkins. Connor has his sign, kicks, fires. This one sent to the moon. It's Lamley coming over, and it's going to hit the turf. Wilbur going to reach on the air. That puts runners on the corners. That'll bring the catcher Brown to the plate. Carter walked in his first plate appearance. Cut on for strike 1. 0-1 the count to Carter Brown. With runners on the corners, you got to watch Wilbur. Pretty good speed there for the tall, lanky young man. Called strike 2. Remember, Carter walked and his courtesy runner was backpicked by Zach 2 pitches later. for the first out of the second inning. High Cheddar thrown down to second. Box steal attempt defended almost perfectly by the Pheasants. Count goes 1-2. Landon Calhoun chased Wilbur back towards first. Soon as he caught Munger breaking for home, he threw and got out in front of that one. Got the ball in front of the runner trying to score, forced him back to third. Zach Harder with a solid throw down there, nearly got Munger on a 2-5 put out. Isaiah Olson in the game over at third base for Tyler Torres now. 1-2, just above the letters. Deuce is wild. There's Isaiah Olson over at third. Cut on for strike 3. Carter Brown going to be a strikeout victim. Pheasants are going to survive a hit and a couple of errors in that inning. Actually, just one officially error. But bottom line is Angels Halos go scoreless. Coming to the plate for the Pheasants, they will go 7, 8, 9, Harder, Olson, and Olson when we return.
Golden Prairie Drive is proud to provide Winter and the surrounding area with high-quality, high-tech, patient-centered dentistry. Dr. Brad and the entire staff, including hygienists Michaela Smith and Sierra Hansen, are honored to have the opportunity to serve the good people of Winter and the surrounding area with gentle, compassionate, and high-quality dental services. For information on all the services they can provide you or to make an appointment, please call 605-842-1793 or go to winterdentalclinic.com.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Scoreless through 3.5. Angels have gotten 4 hits. They've committed 2 errors, and it is, in fact, a couple errors on the Pheasants. Both of those errors there in the top of 4, and they're able to somehow overcome that. Zach Harder going to be your batter, brother of Reed Harder. Those two loved playing baseball together. There was no doubt about it. Sally up here before the game telling us how Zach probably made Reed what he was because he used to just pound on Reed. Reed got quick. He had to learn to defend himself from Big Brother. Called strike 1. If you get a chance, visit with Furman and Sally about Reed. Some great stories. Got to be honest, talking about Reed, I got to think, I'm going to share a story here. Since we are reflecting on these 2 young men tonight, first time I met Reed Harder, didn't meet him, noticed him. It wasn't on a baseball field. It was at flag football. The kid was absolutely untouchable out on a flag football field. You tried to grab his flag, and he would go lateral like a cat on a hot tin roof, 3 feet sideways. You couldn't catch him. Dude scored every time he touched the ball. Now, Chandler, I remember the first time I met Chandler, and I know some of the Bakeleys are out there watching. My son Caleb wrestled, and I saw Chandler wrestling for Bennett County. And I just remember that big hair, and how he walked out onto the floor. Oop, there's going to be a foul ball off the catcher. Not onto the floor, but onto the mat, and he had that big red curly hair, and it was just bouncing around, and he was so jolly and went out there, and it was fun watching him as a wrestler. But then I got to know him as a baseball player later, not knowing that he did anything but wrestle. Two great personalities, two huge personalities. Wilbur going to collect that. He'll flip it over to Dubes for a 1-3 put out. Dearly missed here in their presence, but they are still here. I mean, we're all still talking about them. I haven't talked about them all year. Save that for tonight. It's been about the family up to this point. There's one. Dubinowski, great play on a 3-1 put out. That is what a coach is supposed to do. Go out there, do as I do, and as I say. 3-1 put out for Charlie. That'll bring to the plate Zach Olson. Yeah. It's been about the family and about this team all year. Everybody's been watching this team go through the season. Didn't know how it would go. They have put together a successful campaign in spite of all that they've had to overcome emotionally and the loss of that talent. Representing those two young men well. But tonight is about all of us getting to talk about these kids. 2-0 the count to Zach Olson. Going to cut on and miss the 2-0. Makes the count 2-1. Those two guys. Yeah. 3-1 goes the count. Loved and missed. Wilbur battling back. Olson will fire that one to the backstop. 3-2 the count. That's the beauty of what I get to do. I get to see these kids a lot of times from a young age. See them grow up to be young men. This one fired down the line. It'll go foul. The Wilbur twins. I remember Zach Olson, my youngest son, went with a team from Winter to play against these boys. They played for Mitchell. Had some great home and away series with those kids from age 12 through 14. Zach will earn the walk. Leadoff hitter Kelly O'Brien coming to the plate. Kelly doubled in his last plate appearance as he got one over the head of Jordan Zenz and almost straightaway center. He's 1 for 2 tonight. He's the cousin of Reed and Zach Carter. Oh, they're going to call him out on the 2-4 put out. Runner going to be hosed. We will see Kelly O'Brien back at the plate in the bottom of 5. We'll go top of 5. Pheasants come up with no runs on no hits, and they strand no one as Carter Brown cuts down Zach Olson.
What does it take to feed and fuel the world? To integrate a global ag and energy supply chain, serving farmers and advancing agriculture. What does it take to build communities, powering rural economies and empowering agriculture? It takes the nation's leading farmer-owned cooperative. It takes a co-op. It takes CHS.
Mead Lumber is 100% employee-owned. Mead Lumber is your source for building materials. Whether your plans are for new construction or updating your existing home or barn, Mead Lumber provides the know-how and the materials you need. Lumber, steel, roofing, siding, drywall, windows, doors, and so much more. Start to finish, Mead Lumber has what you need and want for your project. Mead Lumber is your hometown lumber yard. Stop in and see what Mead can do for you. 102 North Main Street in Winter.
As we celebrate America's independence, all Grossenberg Implement locations will be closed at 12 noon on Friday, July 3rd, and will remain closed all day Saturday, July 4th. We encourage everyone to enjoy a safe and relaxing holiday weekend with family and friends. We'll return to our normal business hours on Monday, July 6th, ready to serve all your equipment, parts, service, and precision ag needs. From all of us at Grossenberg Implement, have a safe and happy Independence Day. Grossenberg Implement. Service, the other half of a great product.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs. Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace.
Coming to the plate, this is Jordan Gow. He's going to cut and miss, strike one. This pitch off the edge of the plate for ball one. Two one, going to catch the bottom of the zone for a call to strike two. Ground ball, going to be shot to the goose. Lamley will scoop it up. 6-3 put out. That'll bring your leadoff hitter, Jared Zenz, to the plate. Jordan Gow now at the plate. No, Gow grounded out into the 6-3 for out number one. 1-1 count here to Zenz. He's going to send that one way out of bounds, out of the field of play. There you can see the youngster running down the hill to collect that foul ball. It gives you a pretty good look at how well he hit that. It's just a long strike for Connor. Chopper, Landon Calhoun will take it. Tough play. And a collision over there. Nothing intentional. Zen's just hustling down the line, and Dylan not going to give up on that ball. Zen's made that one close. Landing at a pretty good arm and whipped it over. It was a little up the line and caused that collision. Zen's now officially 1 for 3 after grounding into that 4-3 Ground out. That'll bring Jackson Jardine to the dish. There's Jackson. He's got himself a stash. First pitch up and in for ball one. The 1-0 cut on for strike one. Hopkins with 6 strikeouts. Wilbur with 5. Through 4 complete. Jardine will cut and miss for strike 2. Gonna take a walk, a little mad at himself. Connor feeling it right at the moment. Both of them are, him and Wilbur. Connor kicks and fires just up and off the plate. Deuce is wild. I get it. 7th time tonight. It's like Deuce is wild on Red Bull. This one will miss high and away. Count fills up 3-2. Foul ball down that first base line. Just beyond Dylan Lamley's reach. Jardine fights it off. Will live to see another pitch. Connor gives the nod. Rocks. Kicks. And he'll issue his second walk of the night. Jardine remains 1 for 2 after earning the walk. That'll bring Dubinowski to the plate. Had a great battle in his first plate appearance. Charlie 0 for 2. But he has not struck out. Jardine, good speed on first. Hopkins able to paint the edge for strike 1. There's Charlie. We can say Chuck tonight in honor of Chandler. His nickname was Chuck. Pickoff attempt late over at 1. Hopkins checks the runner a couple times. Kicks for home. Called strike 2. Oh, 2. Connor will just fire at home. Charlie not a mouse. He won't nibble on that cheese. 1-2, the count. Connor checks Jardine again. Dube's able to wait. He'll foul it off. Count remains 1-2. Change up, and he was looking for it. Just stayed high in the zone, and he got enough of it to stay alive. And he'll fight that pitch off. Count will remain 1-2. Don't forget, these two had a 7-pitch battle in the first matchup between these two. Going on pitch 6 coming up. Charlie putting together some real good at-bats here against Connor. Great stop by Harder. It's going to be off the plate. Deuce is wild. Connor will check Jardy. Kicks, fires, and this one sent to right field. And that just off the edge of the screen. Going to be taken by Austin Calhoun for out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of 5 here in a minute. Still scoreless, 0-0 at Leahy Bolin winner.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at FarmCo, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know FarmCo locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. FarmCo, feeding your future.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Halfway through this game, and it's about as even as you can imagine. Alexandria with no runs on 4 hits. They've committed 2 errors. The Pheasants with no runs on 3 hits. They have committed a couple of errors. Kelly O'Brien going to lead things off for the Pheasants here in the bottom of 5. He's the leadoff hitter. They go 1, 2, 3 to start this inning. Kelly has doubled in this game. This one he's going to send back behind the press box, that foul ball. Good for a Wilbur strike. It's been impressive. Kelly will pop another one foul. This one a little further up that first base foul territory area. It's an 0-2 count. Hopkins in the mid-60s. Wilbur at 57 after that pitch. That is going to be right up the middle, and it's a CNI single. Kelly O'Brien 2 for 3 after that single. That'll bring the Goose to the plate. Derek Gracer, he's 0 for 2. Give you a little longer look there. Goose going to take a look at a called strike. 0-1 the count. O'Brien over on first. Good speed. You saw the Pheasants trying to play small ball all the way back in the second. Do they hear? Goose going to send that one. That's going to be safe at second as Wilbur is going to pull Jordan Gow off the bag. Oh, they say they got him out. That'll put one in the books on the fielder's choice. That'll bring to the plate Landon Calhoun. Goose now 0 for 3. Going to pop this one up. First base side, giving chase. That one's down. That's going to be tough. And that's a base hit. I mean, he didn't get there. He didn't touch it. I had the camera on. He was just, that's about as perfect a hit ball as you can see. The dying quail out there behind Dubanowski. Jordan Gow gave great chase. Just could not come up with it. That'll bring Lamley to the plate. He is 1 for 2. Runners on first and second. He's going to line one into right field. Are they going to send O'Brien? Nope. They're going to. Dubanowski will cut that. Gracer will pull up at third. Bases are loaded after that single. And that'll bring Austin Calhoun to the plate, who they intentionally walked in his last plate appearance. Lamley now 2 for 3. O'Brien 2 for 3. Taking a look, Calhoun 1 for 3. Austin Calhoun 1 for 1. First pitch inside, catches a corner at the knees for strike 1. One away, you just want to put it deep or in the grass. They will get the fielder's choice, and they will get Lamley at second. No error as that they get the out. He gets an RBI as Lamley is retired at second. Gracer will come in and plate the first run of the game, making it 1-0. Munger tried to roll it up and couldn't. He lost it in transition. But because of the out, there's no error. They get the force, and it's 1-0. That'll bring Austin Ritchie to the plate, 0 for 2. He's going to send one down the line. It's going to catch down the line. He hit in the corner. You can see Austin Ritchie chugging for second. One run has scored. Play at the plate, and they'll get Calhoun. One run does come in to score. Landon Calhoun scores on the double. So one run scores, and then Calhoun is going to get gunned down coming for home, but it's 2-0 Pheasants. After all of that, we go to top of 6. Pheasants first to strike blood. We'll be back in 1 minute.
At Iverson Auto, our legacy is your trust. Whether you're in Mitchell or in Huron, we embody the values that have defined us for generations. We have been your partner on the road since 1948.
We bring decades of expertise to ensure your journey begins with confidence. Our goal is to turn your visit into a memorable experience, leaving you with a smile and peace of mind.
Iverson Auto of Mitchell and Huron are here to make your car buying experience smooth and enjoyable every step of the way.
Visit us online at iversonauto.com.
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Two nothing your score. Let's go ahead and recap that inning. Pheasants in the bottom of 5 come up with 2 runs on 3 hits. They'll strand 1. It was AC who gave up the 3rd out, but don't forget he also drove in the first RBI of the game on that fielder's choice pitch. And then Austin Ritchie with that double down the right field line. Due up for the Angels, though, is 4-5-6. It's going to start off here with Tyson Gow. How many times over the years have you seen Tyson come to the plate? Angels need a little help, and this man has delivered. Connor Hopkins has his sign, kicks, fires. Changeup's going to cut a corner. Strike 1. Oh, 1 to Gow. Nearly the same pitch, just misses for ball 1. Connor rocks, shoots, and there's called strike. 1 and 2. Couple Warriors out there. Oh, and Tyson going to wear that one. That'll bring to the plate Pierce Smith as Connor was upset, then Tyson was upset, and now Connor is upset again. Pierce Smith, he's just fine. He's 0 for 2. He just does Pierce Smith. Called strike 1. Connor just comes right down the belly of the strike zone and says, here you go. Eat. Kind of probably shocked Peyton as much as me. This one driven down the left field line. It's going to be a foul ball and a strike for Connor. 0-2 the count in his matchup here with Peyton Smith. As we said, Peyton, the number 5 hitter, 0 for 2 against the Pheasants so far tonight. Tyson, one of those savvy veterans also. Good speed. Off the plate for ball 1. One, 2, fired home, and this one's going to be sailing up first base hill. It's a foul ball for strike 2 again. Repeat, strike 2. Connor at 105 pitches now through 5 innings of work. Breaking ball up in the zone. Count goes 2-2. This one sent deep towards center. And Kelly O'Brien will run that down in the left center gap for out number 1. We'll open the glass here in between innings. You're starting to pick up a little bit of a reflection. We cleaned them off the best we could, but certain time of the night, we just start getting that reflection, especially when the lights on here in the clubhouse. This is Dakota Munger. Guy is perfect. He's 2 for 2. Doubled and singled. This one sent towards shallow left. Goose goes out and makes the play. First time they've been able to retire Munger. That'll bring to the plate. This is Ben Wilbur. Ben 0 for 2 against Connor. This one sent down the right field line. I think it's going to get out of the field of play. Given chase kind of half-heartedly was Dylan. He probably knew it was getting out of here for a strike. Before the game, sitting up here setting up probably an hour before the game, and the Halos arrived and Ben goes down and it goes right to home plate. Checks out the dimensions here of Leahy Bowl. Remember that. Was that foreshadowing? Called strike. It'll catch a corner for strike 2. That was a hanging curveball. Don't forget, Tyson still over there on first, 0-2. Do they try moving him up? He looks pretty content. Cut on for strike 3. That is out number 3. Connor Hopkins with that strikeout records his 7th strikeout of this game. 2-0 as we go to bottom of 6 in a minute.
Stop by your hometown grocer, County Fair, now in Winter and Platte. Same friendly faces with a brand new name. County Fair is a 4th-generation family-owned business based in South Dakota. They offer friendly service and the freshest food at great prices. County Fair carries premium certified Angus beef, locally grown produce, and much more. Shop County Fair in Winter and Platte, the friendliest store in town.
Looking for one place that truly has it all? Visit Rosebud Exchange in Mission, your one-stop shop for all your needs. From furniture and beds to toys, clothing, locally made jewelry, and beautiful star quilts, and so much more. Rosebud Exchange accepts cash, credit cards, travel checks, payroll deductions, and purchase orders with 0% interest on payroll deductions and layaways. Shop with us on Facebook, visit our online store, or stop in and meet our friendly staff. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6. We're proud to sponsor all student athletes and activities on Live Ticket TV. Rosebud Exchange, where value meets community.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Bottom of 6 here at Leahy Bowl in Winter, South Dakota. This is Sunshine League Amateur Baseball. This game means nothing for the final standings. The Halos are the number 1 seed in District 5, coming to this game with a record of 12-2. The Winter Cologne Pheasants locked into that 4 seed. They come in with a record of 8-5. Even with a victory by the Pheasants, they could not move up. A loss does not send them down. They are pretty much locked in that 4-5 matchup in District 5 against the Platte Killer Tomatoes. Alexandria will face Corsica, the Horned Frogs, in their first round matchup. Let's take a look here. It's going to be Zach Harder and Isaiah Wilson to lead things off. Foul ball, strike for Wilbur. Wilbur, 66 pitches. This one, going to take a bounce on Gao. It's a hit, right? Yeah. Hard to punish Jordan Gao as that one's going to take a wicked hop. Zach Harder with the single, now 1 for 2. Patrick Starr going to be his courtesy runner. It's good to see Patrick. It's great to see Patrick and Connor. I have not got to see Connor yet this year, and now I do. Told me. He warned me. Maverick's coming. Isaiah Olson, your batter. Third baseman takes a look at ball 1. Bunt put down. It's going to go foul for strike one. Another one going to be put down in foul territory. Oh no, it stayed fair. My mistake. That is a 1-3 put out on the sacrifice bunt, but they move Star up. Now I'm all messed up. What'd I miss?
It bounced off that right side grass, bounced back fair, got the other two safe.
Okay. It was going foul. Hit the lip of the grass, come back in, and they're going to get the force on the fielder's choice at second. All right, we're trying to get out from behind the reflection of the glass. Zach Olson is going to reach on the air. That puts runners now on second and third. One away. Going to get our game face on. Kelly O'Brien coming to the dish. Kelly O'Brien 2 for 3 tonight. Takes a look at a fastball low and away for ball one. The 0-1 from Wilbur going to be cut on and sent into that backstop for strike one. One. Wilbur kicks. Delivers a fastball, but low. Good heads up play there by Munger. As Carter Brown put that one by his pitcher. Wilbur comes set. Kicks. This one going to be put in play. No play at home. They'll take the out at 1. Jordan Gow looked at home, but realized he had no play. That'll put 2 in the books. Third run on the board for the Pheasants. That'll bring Goose to the plate. Goose is 0 for 3 tonight. Oh, rocket to left field, and it's going to be collected. Jardine nearly overcharged that one. Veered to his right at the last minute to collect that for the F7. But Pheasants going to plate another run. It's 3-0 as we go to top of 7. 2/3 of the way home, 3-0.
Breast and cervical cancer affect far too many American Indian and Alaska Native women in the Great Plains. Early detection saves lives. Women ages 21 to 64 should receive routine Pap tests. Women ages 40 to 64 should receive routine mammograms. Honor Every Woman is working to reduce cancer diagnoses among American Indian women by increasing screening rates and access to life-saving screenings. Your health is sacred. Get screened.
Fall is here, and at Elevate Agronomics, we're ready to help you score on your operation. From winter wheat and cover crop seed to fall burn down herbicides and custom wheat seed treating, we've got your fields covered. And don't forget your cow herd. Our livestock product lineup includes products built for fall calving, weaning, and more to help keep your herd in winning shape. Stop in at our office in Winter or give us a call as you make your fall plans. We are looking forward to cheering on Winter this season. Go Warriors and Lady Warriors. Elevate agronomics. Reach new heights.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs. Welcome back to the Meyer.
It's going to be Carter Brown, I believe, leading things off. It is Carter Brown. He walked in his first plate appearance and was retired in appearance 2. This one, he'll foul off into the net behind home plate for strike 1. Foul balls this inning worth $27 in honor of Chandler Bakley. This one, hot shot at the goose. He'll collect it and fire up the line. They're going to get him. Lamley going to help out his shortstop with a tag as he's drug up that first base line. 6-3 for the putout. That'll bring Jordan Gow to the plate, the second baseman. Gow's 0 for 2 against Connor and the Pheasants tonight. You can go through this order. I was thinking, who's the biggest pheasant killer there is out there? All of these guys have taken a tail feather or 2 out of the pheasants at one point or another. Jordan's certainly one of those guys that's contributed to the success of the Alexandria Angels over the years. He'll cut and miss for strike 2. Connor Hopkins now at 115 pitches through 6 1/3. Another shot to Goose. He's going to take that one, bobble it, and that's going to be an error. Each team now with 3 errors. Taking a look. That'll bring to the plate leadoff hitter Jordan Zenz. Jordan 1 for 3 tonight. Takes a look at a ball in the dirt. Zach Harder slowly backpedals, keeping an eye on Jordan Gow the entire way, making sure that he was not going anywhere. Counts 1-0. There's a knee-high strike. 1-1 the count. Ground ball this time at Calhoun. They will take the 4-6 fielder's choice for out number 2. Jordan going to be retired. Jared Zenz going to be safe at first. That'll bring Jackson Jardine to the plate. Jardine 1 for 2 against Hopkins. Best dash on the field, I'm telling you. There you get a look at it. Attaboy, Jackson. Big lead over there by Zenz. This one's sent to center field. It's Kelly O'Brien. That's Zach Olson. They've moved him over. Zach Olson, 2 steps, maybe 3 to his right, and will catch it for out number 3. We'll try to get the rest of those defensive changes for you as they've juggled things up. Home half of the 7th in 1 minute.
In these times where every dollar counts, let Southern Dakota Insurance do the work for you when it comes to your insurance needs. As your trusted choice independent agents, they have a number of companies to provide multiple quotes. Let their agents Brady, Jody, and Callie make you their priority. They will work hard to find you the most affordable insurance to custom fit your needs. Stop in at 933 Main Street in Burke or give them a call at 605-775-2097 for a hassle-free quote.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
New pitcher going to be in the game. This is Dakota Munger coming in to take over the pitching duties for Wilbur. He will inherit a 3-0 game. It looks like Wilbur will go to second. Ben goes to second, and Jordan Gow will go to shortstop. If we have things correct, it's going to be the top of the order. No. It's going to be Landon Calhoun. They will go 3, 4, 5. Dakota Munger in the game for the Halos. First pitch down for ball 1. Getting Wilbur, let's close out his night here for you. He went 6 complete innings, giving up 3 runs. 2 of those earned on 8 hits. Walked 2 and struck out 5. As of right now, he is the pitcher on record for the Angels. Here's what's interesting. Wilbur threw 76 pitches. 57 of those were for strikes in the 29 batters that he faced. Pretty good performance. Pheasants just doing things a little extra tonight. This one could be gone. Off the bat, it's deep, deep, deep. And a catch. No, it's down. And Lando going to come in and score. It's going to be a stand-up triple off the wall. Great chase by Jardine. Goes off the top of the fence, throws a rocket in. It's an error at third that allows him to score. Makes your score 4-0. Can't believe it stayed in the park. It hit off the wall. It looked like the top of the wall. Now to bring Dylan Lamley to the plate. First pitch called strike. Yeah, Landon Calhoun and Dakota Munger have faced each other so many times over the years. Teammates at Dakota Wesleyan. I mean, Dakota hit that double. First person over there to congratulate him was Landon Calhoun. I don't think Dakota's congratulating Landon right now, as this one is 4-0. Count goes 1-1 as that's off the plate, low and away. Two 2-1. Just missing below the knees. Lamley 2 for 3 tonight. He's going to get a good piece of that one, but that's routine mechanical on. Jared's ends, will collect that. Trots over 5 steps maybe to his left and slaps his leg and says, This one's going to be easy. Lamley 2 for 4 after being retired. That'll bring the man known as AC. He's as cool as this new air conditioner in the press box. He'll take a look at a called strike one. That pitch down below the knees, 1-1. Tyler Oberbrockling behind the plate, calling balls and strikes. Rusty Heenan out on the bases. Patrolling traffic out there between each of the bases. 2-1 as that Munger pitch misses. Off the plate for ball 3. Long look from Munger, kicks, fires. This one grounded to Wilbur, and he'll flip it over. 4-3 put out for out number 2. That'll bring Austin Ritchie, the AR-16, to the plate. Austin and Austin having a conversation. I'm sure one's been the spotter for you got Goose and Maverick and Derek Gracer and Connor Hopkins. These two are kind of like Goose and Maverick too. They've been side by side for years, Ritchie and Calhoun. One spotting for the other. AC said, hey, he's got a pretty wicked fastball, or here's his tell. 2-0 as Ritchie checks his swing. This one grounded to Wilbur. He'll record his second 4-3 put out of the inning. And that will end the Pheasants' 7th. But they're going to come up with one run on one hit, strand none. It was a triple off the wall by Landon Calhoun. An error on the Angels as he's pulling into third, and he'll trot home for the 4th run of the game. We'll be back in 1 minute here at Leahy Bowl in Winter, South Dakota for the 8th inning.
Logan from Littoss Seed, and we're excited to announce that we'll be able to offer true 0% financing on a limited number of units of corn and beans. You can lock in your corn and beans now and pay the same at delivery as cash now. With that, we have aggressively priced corn numbers that have a great track record in our area for grain and silage. This offer is on a limited number of units, so act soon to lock in your 0%. We still have triticale on hand and can cover any NRCS grass project. Call Logan at 605-840-4591, 840-4591.
Rob Curtis Landscaping and Design has been a family-owned business since 1988. Rob and his family specialize in every aspect of your outdoor landscaping for home and business. With service in over 20 south-central South Dakota towns, Rob Curtis can help you make one of the best investments of your life. Talk to the pros about a new landscape for your home or business today. Rob Curtis Landscaping, where quality is predictable. That's Rob Curtis Landscaping and Design.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Top of 8 here in Sunshine Amateur League Baseball. Last regular season game of the season for these two teams and quite possibly the entire state. I don't know of how many other games are taking place, but a lot of things wrapping up here as we get ready for postseason play. Actually, this is all preseason until we get to postseason, in my opinion. This is when it gets fun. First pitch to Charlie Dubinowski, down low, ball 1. These two have had some salacious battles tonight. Dube's going to battle cut and miss and send it to the backstop. He's like shaking his head. I never miss as much as I have tonight against you, Connor. That was a curve. Cut a corner on the inside portion of the plate. Count goes 1-2. And here's the 1-2. Dube's going to fish that one out. Zach saw one foul ball that I missed. It was a bunt that hit the edge of the grass as it was going foul on the outside portion of the track. Punches it all the way back into fair play, and they get Patrick Starr on a fielder's choice. I missed it. I was looking at the glare in the window and looked away and missed all the fun. This one gonna go foul. Imagine that, another 6-pitch battle between these guys. They've went 7 in one at bat, 6 in another. Here we are at 6-7. Levi's loving it in the production truck. 6-7, 6-7. All your kids at home, tell them it's 6-7, 6-7. All your kids are doing I think I call that the waddle, the 6-7 waddle. Connor Hopkins rocks and shoots slow. 2-2 the count. Angels here in this inning. Dubanowski is the number 3 hitter. They go 3-4-5 here in the top of 8 to get things going. Dube's going to fire another one off. That got out of play. That's a $27 foul ball. That in honor of Chuck Chandler Bakley. I think Dubes coached or played with these kids. Oh. It's going to go to a 9 or 10 pitch battle. I'm sure Charlie played with, maybe coached. I know I had a great relationship with these kids. I call them kids, young men, cut on and missed for strike 3, but Dubes probably wanted one for his buddies. Can't get it. That'll bring the number 4 hitter, Tyson Gout, to the dish. Tyson, 0 for 2. Charlie Dubanowski takes a seat, 0 for 3. I was just thinking to myself as that first pitch goes wild. Not wild, but wide. It's a 130th pitch by Connor Hopkins. But I don't think you're getting him off the mound with a 4-0 lead in a game in memory of Chandler Bakley and Reed Harder. I think he's going to try taking this one start to finish. (2-0) the count to Tyson. Connor says, here you go. Eat. Just chucks one right down the middle of the fairway. Tyson can't catch up to it. 2-1. Timing was off just a bit. Ball 3. 3-1 the count. Connor will rock, shoot. This one sent to center field. Zach Olson tracking, and the guidance system is good. So he will track that one down for out number 2. Dubanowski's strikeout was actually Connor Hopkins' 8th of the game. Coming to the plate after the Tyson Gow F8. This is going to be, it was Peyton Smith, but it's going to be Wilbur stepping in. Smith was 0 for 3. Wilbur will get his chance. 1-0 the count. Inside fastball on the hands. Wilbur liked it, just couldn't catch up to it. 1-1. Connor gives the nod. It's going to work him away, I'm guessing. Hangs it, and Wilbur gets under it for foul ball, strike 2. 1-2. Connor Hopkins looking for his 9th strikeout. Does he? Sure, he wants it himself. Here's the 1-2. Going to be a laser down that third base line. It's going to go foul. Connor at 138 pitches. Deuce is wild. How many is that? 10? I was thinking 10. I think you missed one. I think you got lost in that 6-7 transition. 2-2 to Wilbur. Maverick kicks and fires. This one popped up. It's going to go into foul territory. Another $27 foul ball. That's right, folks. 27. We had $15 foul balls earlier for Reed. $27 foul balls for Chandler. Chuck Bakley here in the 8th inning. Count remains 2-2. Hopkins at 140 pitches has thrown a gem. He's given up no runs on 4 hits, overcome 3 pheasant errors. Another foul ball down the line. You can see the bugs getting nasty down there on the field. Oh my goodness, look at him in here. Connor comes set. Kicks. And will miss upstairs. Wilbur, pretty tall drink of water there, but that one's even above his eyes. That was easy to lay off of. Count's full. Connor's only walked 2 tonight. And make it 3. This Wilbur earns a walk. I'm going to double check my statement. What's that? No, it was not. That was Wilbur that pinch hit for him. Munger now coming to the plate. He doubled in his first at-bat, singled in his next. Zach Harder out having a conversation. Connor, the Maverick, just laughing. There you see Goose in the background. Goose and Maverick. That combination right there, that's why a lot of people haven't wrote the Pheasants off for a postseason run. Dakota Munger steps in. Goose with his third 6-3 put out. Munger first pitch. He's going to ground out. It was a tough play. Going to get by Hopkins. Runner was on the move, so Goose was on the move, and it was easy for him to back up his man, Maverick. We'll be back in 1 minute. Bottom of 8, 4-0. Pheasants want insurance.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
How do you turn your passion into your profession? Start by choosing Mitchell Technical College. Hands-on learning at the state's #1 tech school. Be career ready and in demand in 2 years. With low tuition rates. Real preparation for real careers. Our purpose is to get you there. Get ready.
Shop.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl. Pretty simple math here in the bottom of the 8th. This one is scheduled for 9. Pheasants have 3 outs to work with to gather another insurance run or 2, or maybe none if they come up with none. Bottom line is they're 3 halo outs away from a Sunshine League victory here in the season finale. Dakota Munger is in relief for the Halos. He's going to replace Ben Wilbur on the mound. Coming to the plate, Zach Harder. Older brother for Reed. He's had himself a pretty good night. Defensively, I think he's been perfect for Connor Hopkins behind the plate. He's also got a back pick, a 2-3 put out on a runner over at first. Going to chop this one. Wilbur will take it and retire him 4-3. Zach also had a hit and an RBI in this game. He's 1 for 4 after grounding out there 4-3. That'll bring Isaiah Olson to the plate. Isaiah Olson and Zach Olson on deck. Olson and Olson, they are a law firm. No, kidding. This pitch will skip in. Ball 1. Olson 0 for 2. Will cut on and miss for strike 1. The bugs are getting nasty when the camera goes out of view like that. You know they are swarming. We'll take a look. There you go. That's what everybody's dealing with. Time to get the fogger out, boys. Too many mosquitoes. Public health. Called strike. 1-2. Your friends is what they are. Munger rocks, kicks, cuts on, and misses. Strike 3. Dakota Munger with the strikeout of Isaiah Olson, and that means we get the second Olson. This is Zach Olson. Zach also 0 for 2 against the Halos. Going to cut and miss for strike 1. Munger nods, kicks, fires. That one just below the knees for ball 1. It's pretty low when it's below Z's knees. Cut on for strike 2. 1-2. Would this be 10 or 11 or 6 or 7? The truck having fun. It just started rocking when we said 6-7. The waddle, the waggle. Called strike 3. Munger With another strikeout, Pheasants go quietly here in the bottom of the 8th. 1, 2, 3. Munger records 2 strikeouts there in that inning. It all comes down to this final frame. Pheasants 3 outs away from a Sunshine League victory on Reed Harder and Chandler Bakley night.
Local with Burke, Gregory, and Winter Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crews at the building centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook or shop online anytime at buildingcentersd.com.
Need a boost? Want to start feeling better? Atlas Chiropractic in Winter now offers hyperbaric oxygen therapy. This state-of-the-art treatment increases tissue oxygen levels by over 1,200%, helping boost the body's natural healing processes by more than 70%. Hyperbaric oxygen therapy can help with sports injuries, nerve and brain injuries, including concussions, vascular and blood vessel issues, fibromyalgia, and other inflammatory conditions. This treatment is FDA approved and research proven. Visit Atlas Chiropractic in Winter, home to one of the few heart chambers in the state of South Dakota. Call today and start maximizing your healing.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
This is it. 4-0. The Pheasants lead this one as we go to top of 9. Coming to the plate. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm going to double check here. First pitch going to be a called strike. Oh, 1 the count. This is Ben Wilbur. Gonna tighten everything up there and try to avoid that inside fastball. 1-1 the count. Fastball away for ball 2. Connor Hopkins started the game. Looking to go start to finish. He's had 147 pitches. This one, towering shot towards first base. And you saw Lamley go all the way over to the dugout trying to get to that one. Towering strike. Makes your count 2-2. Two-two is going to be fouled to the backstop. Hopkins gives the nod. Rocks, kicks, fires. This one is too high. I'm going to do the major league. It's out of here. Nope, it's too high. Too high. It was too high. It's going to be a fly out to left field. Is that Kelly O'Brien in left now? Him and Zach just switched up. Kelly O'Brien takes that for out number 1. That'll bring Carter Brown to the plate. Carter 0 for 2 against Connor. That pitch misses. Connor will rock, shoot, and miss inside. Ball 1. Or ball 2. 2-0. Connor leans in, has to see, gets it, and fires for a called strike. the 2-1, check swing, and that's a $10 foul ball now. Never know what you're going to make off these, but it's worth chasing them for these kids tonight. $10, $15, $27 foul balls. The 2-2. Carter Brown lay off the low fastball. That'll fill the count up. 3-2. Another one, he just fed him. Carter, a little surprised, a little tardy. Sends it down the first base line. We'll do it again, reset, 3-2. Oh, that Goose plays that beautifully. Thought about charging and decided I am retreating. And he will make the play, does Goose, featuring a lot of these pheasants tonight. Teammates of Reed and Chandler. That'll bring to the plate with 2 outs. Jordan Gow is going to foul pitch number 1 off for strike 1. Changeup stays high. 1-1's the count. Truck wants one of each, a ball and a strike. I don't know. Begging for deuces wild. Fastball called, strike 2. Connor Hopkins shows he's still got a little pop, zip in that arm on pitch 160. Surprise Jordan. See what he's got in store for him with the 1-2. Stays up in the zone, and everybody's going wild in the truck. It's deuces wild. Maverick has his sign. Flashes leather, kicks, fires, and another one. Knocked down by Olsen. The play. Good effort. I mean, Isaiah, if Goose gets it, it's an easy hit. It's a base hit, but Isaiah made it close. Jordan Gow now 1 for 4. That'll bring to the plate center fielder and left-handed hitter, Jared Zenz. He's also 1 for 4. This is when the halos are dangerous. I'm telling you, when you think you got them, they sit there and they play like they're uninterested, and next thing you know, they're ripping off 3-4 runs. You've got to put this team away. They're that good. Called strike. Hopkins playing Picasso on the edge. Threads the black for a 1-1 count. Comes set. Rocks. Shoots inside. 2-1. That's Jordan Gow, who is singled. The top of 9, keep this thing alive. That one sent foul. Deuces wild for the second time in this inning, and I have never seen such a corny smile out of the truck. He is so happy. Deuces wild. Let's flip it around. Keep an eye on Jordan over at 1. This count will fill up 3-2. Connor at 160. Hey, Connor at 167 pitches. That doesn't work? Okay, doesn't work. I'm checking to see how old I am, how the young ones deal with 67 versus that other number. Foul ball. We'll do it again. Just another pitch on Connor's arm. Doesn't matter. He's not coming out. Zen's battling. As the Angels have all night. There have been some Charlie Dubinowski. 7-pitch battle, a 6-pitch battle, 8-pitch battle. This one sent down the right field line, foul. It's got to be about 9-10 pitches in this battle. It's a battle of wills. So far tonight, Connor Hopkins with the upper hand. He's given up no runs. That'll get to the backstop. First wild pitch tonight puts runners on first and second. That'll bring to the plate Jackson Jardine. Jackson 1 for 3 against Connor. Dynamics of this game have changed a little bit with that walk. Called strike. Jackson could make it interesting. Jackson cannot check his swing. Oopsie or he did check it. I think he called it. 0-2. Not going to get that call off the edge of the plate. 1-2. No more deuces wild. Let's just get it, right? Huh? Enough of the truck. Called strike 3, and that will end the game. Connor Hopkins going to earn the victory. Let's go ahead and take a look at this game. Connor Hopkins going to go the distance. He pitches 9 complete innings, gives up no runs, gives up 5 hits, walks 4, and strikes out 9 officially. Wilbur will take the loss for the Halos. He goes 6 complete innings, giving up 3 runs, 2 of those earned on 8 hits, walked 2, struck out 5. We got to see Dakota Munger for 2 innings. He gave up a run, which was earned on a hit, struck out 2. Leading hitters first for the Halos tonight. They had 5 hits. Top of the order, Jared Zenz with a hit. Jackson Jardine with a hit. Dakota Munger had a couple. He had a double and a single. And Jordan Gow picks up a hit there in the top of 9 for the Pheasants, who went 9-5 with this victory. You had 3 players with 2 hits. It was the top of the order tonight. They're number 1, 3, and 4 hitters. Kelly O'Brien, 2 for 4, a double and a single. Landon Calhoun, a triple and a single. Dylan Lamley, a couple singles. Then you also had hits by Austin Calhoun, who drove in a run. Austin Ritchie, who drove in a run. 9 hits by the Pheasants tonight. 3 runs batted in. 3 of those 4 runs were earned. They strike out 7 times against the staff of the Halos. Listen, it is booked. It was booked before we got to this action tonight. The Alexandria Angels are the number 1 seed in District 5. They go to that district with a record of 12-3. They've won 80% of their games this year. They are a tough out for anybody. Round 1, they'll face the Corsica Horned Frogs. Good game in the 4-5 matchup on that side of the bracket. The Platte Killer Tomatoes and the winner, Colombe Pheasants, will lock horns. Those two teams split this year. I think 11-1, 10-run mercy rule by the Killer Tomatoes the first time they played. 11-7 in the second matchup. It was a fun game that we got to do where the Killer Tomatoes had back-to-back home runs in the 9th inning to tighten that game up. Give you a look here at, first of all, the Halos as they are wrapping up things here from Leahy Bowl. 12-3 on the season, pretty good campaign on the year. The Pheasants are going to go 9-5. That's how we're going to wrap things up in regular season action in the Sunshine League. Don't forget, we've got Pony Hills League action here on Sunday night. It's a doubleheader. The Burke Bombers coming to town for a doubleheader against the Winter Demons. We'll be here for that. No games tomorrow as there's a wedding in Parkston, and they are not making the trip over here to play that doubleheader. It's going to be hot anyhow, so I'd rather go to a wedding than sit out in the heat. I get it. I won't tell you what the truck is saying, but it is what it is. It's been a fun one. We're wrapping up. This is Jody Brozick for Live Ticket TV saying thank you for watching Sunshine League Amateur Baseball here on Reed Harder and Chandler Bakley Appreciation Night, Love Night. It's just been a beautiful one, a lot of memories, and you can see the people sticking around. We're not. We're getting out of here, and you all have a wonderful Friday night.